Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Trending Thursday. My name is Glenn, Senior Stock Market Strategist for VectorVest. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. If you can hear me, what is that? How come I'm hearing that? Stop making me hear that, Joey. Dang. Can they hear me? If you can hear me loud and clear, by all means, please respond in the affirmative, preferably with VV Nation, to let me know that I am coming across loud and clear. You just freaked me out, Joey, as I'm...
I was trying to do that on my computer.
I'm sitting there and I'm like, why am I hearing myself?
Yeah, I couldn't hear it. I was wondering why I couldn't hear it.
Okay, so as you can tell in the background, Joey is back there bumbling, stumbling, crumbling, but he's my boy. I love him to death. I do love him to death. He's a valuable part of my team, if I have to call it my team. Am I being too over the top, Joey, if I say it's my team? Okay, Joey said, it's my world. I love that. Throwing pretzels today? Nah. But I am excited today. I've got something special at the end of the presentation today. I got something special at the end of the presentation today that I think most of you will like. Not everybody, but most of you will like. So I am going to let you know that at 3 p.m., you're going to get another alert. That's all I'm going to say about today's session. At 3 o'clock p.m. today, you will get another alert. And when you see that alert, you're going to be like, say what? I got something very special for you today. As you know, though, I got to cover everything that's going on in the market right now. Big news, TSM, beat earnings, holy smokes, driving the stock market higher, specifically on the tech side. Retail sales came in great. People are still spending money. I've got some news on oil. Lou yesterday irked my, what's the word I'm looking for? My suspicion. That's interest in regards to how much oil we're actually putting back into the reserves. So I did a little looking into that. That's going to be one of my stories today. I don't know if Lou is here or not, or if Lou is going to be here. It is very interesting in regards to oil being as low as it is and how much we're actually putting back into the reserves. Lou got my attention yesterday because I needed to know what was going on with that. So we'll see. What is it? Akshaya. I'm going to get to it. And we're going to talk about it. And it could be an interesting story on why or what's going on with oil. It could be an interesting story on what's going on with oil. Palantir, I'm still in it and I'm loving it. I got, just to let you know, I got back into NVDL this morning. I got out of it. I took like a 55, on NVDL, I took like a 20% gain. I'm still up 55% on Palantir. I took like a 20% gain on NVIDIA yesterday after all of the debacle happened with ASML. But I got back into it today. So we'll see how that works out. LCRX, I'll write that down. Stop giving me stocks, though. I keep telling y'all, stop doing that. Y'all going to make me so mad that I'm going to yell one day. Joey, do I ever yell? I don't think I ever yell. I never yell. Don't give me stocks yet. You bought it yesterday in your portfolio. Oh, I did. No, Ripman, you're right. You did. I did buy it yesterday in my portfolio. But in my real world portfolio, Ripman, I bought into it today. I did buy into it today. Palantir got downgraded. Psh, you think I care about that? You think I care about Palantir being downgraded? It's this, and for me, it's one of the hottest stocks. I'm not going to call it the hottest. NVIDIA is the hottest stock on the planet. I'm not feeling that Palantir downgrade. I'm just not feeling it. All right, I'm just not feeling it. So when are you going to take profits on Palantir? I've been up as much as 61% on Palantir. If it goes down to 50% gain, that's when I'm taking it off the table, Fred. That's when I'm taking it off the table. If it goes down to 50% profit that I make, that's me only giving up 11%. That's me giving up 11%, and I'll take it off the table then. That's my stop. That is my hard stop right now. As it rises higher, I will raise that number up. Glenn, when you do the Friday's videos, is Unisearch going to be one of the topics? I don't know what the Friday video is going to be for tomorrow yet. I don't know if I continue on with another tech video or do I go another way. I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I might do another tech video. You guys are loving those tech videos that I put out on Fridays. There's so much more that I can talk to you about tech analysis. Last week's was a really good one. My 3 go-to technical graphs. You guys really, really like that. So is TSM still a buy, Glenn? We're going to take a look at it. Stop trying to give me stocks. Stop trying to give me stocks. I told you no stocks yet. That's what you call slick right there. That's what Mike was being slick. I said no more stocks, and then Mike throws in, hey, is it time to go buy TSM yet? Stop it. All right. Jake says, thanks for IESC. I didn't do that. The software did that. I didn't do that. The software did that. All right. Let's start to get into what's going on in the market. We did have a couple of green lights in the color guard today. They've gone away. We've got yellow lights. We've got green lights. We have more of a bullish bias in the market right now. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We do have more of a bullish bias. When I get into the market timing graph, we'll talk a little bit more about that. But you know, I am in the mindset that the market is taking a little bit of a wait and see attitude with a little bit more bullish push, a little bit more of a wait and see attitude because we've got a couple of weeks until the election. And then depending on who gets elected, I think will affect the direction of the markets. All right. Mike says, thank you. No more stocks. You got it. Glenn, ignore the early stocks. I know I am. But you know me, I love answering a lot of your questions, you know, because that's the kind of guy I am. I love answering your questions. Time to take stocks yet? Stop it, Dan. All right. So all of the major, you can see that all of the major indices are up. The VIX, the composite just went negative, slightly into the negative, but all of the major indices are moving up. So let's get into the software. Let's look at the VectorVest composite. Here we stand. You can't deny, no matter what anybody is saying, you can't deny that it is definitely in an uptrend. All right. This is looking at over 9,000 stocks. Today we hit another high. That's about 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row, we've hit new all-time highs on the VectorVest composite. Glenn, your son is at ASML, and we're getting killed. Actually, what is he doing? He got nothing to do with it. My son ain't got nothing to do with it. He got nothing to do with it. He just works there, and he's an engineer on one of the lithography machines. That's what he does. That's what he does. ASML is a... And listen, if you feel you're getting killed, then get out of the stock. How many times have I told you, guys and gals, always have stops in place? Nobody should ever get killed on any stock. Nobody should ever get killed on any stock. Now, with that being said, when the stock gaps down, I've got no stop to help you with a stock that's gapping down. I can't help you with that. Those are news driven, and you're not going to be able to get out of them fast enough. But if you've got stops in place, no matter what stock you're in, you're going to put yourself in a better opportunity to take profits off the table or limit losses. Thoughts on small caps? Lisa, well, if you're looking at, let's go back to if I'm looking at the homepage again, let's go back to the homepage real quick. Where's the money going? Fungus. There we go. If we're looking back at the homepage again, small caps, let's go find out where, I don't have I need to add that. Let me go add IWM. Let me go put on the Russell 2000. Interesting that I didn't have it on here. All right, take that off. Where's the IWM? They're moving down today. So people, yesterday, last couple of days, people have been in and out of the Russell 2000 of the small cap stocks. All right, today they're getting out. Where's the money going today? It's pretty much going to the NASDAQ. A lot of that is TSM. A lot of that is TSM or NVIDIA. All right, the S&P 1 and 500 is pretty flat for the day. Where's the Dow? The Dow is up about 0.25%, but it looks like people are jumping out of the small caps today. Looks like people are getting out. Any thoughts from other members? What are you asking, Mike? Not able to put a trailing stop on RC. You know why? It might be a pink sheet. I don't know if RYCY is a pink sheet or not, but that could be the reason why you're not able to get out of it. Is if it's, I know it's a cheaper stock in the aerospace and defense. Janice, is it a pink sheet? Or Akshay, is it a pink sheet? I don't know. And if, oh, look at that. Asa, right off the bat, we got us a $5 chat. Thanks for your TSM info. Got me in before earnings. Man, Again, it's not me. You guys don't understand that. Type the W's in the room, please. Type the W's in the room. It ain't me. It's the software. Between Ryan and I yesterday, we were looking at all these stocks. And it ain't about him and it ain't about me. I'm the first one to tell you. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. And my job is to show you the power behind the VectorVest software. So especially if you're brand new to the channel, you look at the chat, you look at the people in the chat. If you're not a subscriber to the VectorVest software, I'm going to invite you. Go to www.vectorvest.com/YT. You can take a 30-day trial to the VectorVest software. Look at all of the things that we look at on our channel to help you guys make better decisions. 30 days. And if you don't like it in 30 days, cancel it. If you don't like it in 30 days, cancel it. Straight up. I ain't going to try to sell you nothing. I don't like to do any selling on this channel, but $9.95 gives you 30-day trial to the software. www.vectorvest.com/YT. I was waiting for Joey to put that in the chat, but of course that was too much for me to ask for. www.vectorvest.com/YT. Of course, I'll do it. No. I'll do it all by myself, Joey. Yeah, I got this. All right, so there it is. www.vectorvest.com/YT. All right, so this is what's going on in the market. No, I typed it in, Jen. That was me. Anytime I type in the room, Janice, it still comes up as VectorVest. No, it wasn't him. Do not give that to him. Do not give that to him. It was me. Now, he can pin it. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can do it. I don't know how to pin it. All right. No, Mark, he had nothing to do with it. I don't know how to pin it, though. Oh, maybe I can pin it. How do I pin it? Can I pin it? I don't know how to pin it. Anyway, let me clear that. So there it is. That was Joey didn't do it. All right. So that's what the market's doing. I'm watching the candle today. Don't even give Joey the credit for that. I give him the credit where credit is due. He didn't do that. As I drink my Cafe Bustelo. All right. Let's get into the news that's moving the market today. And it starts right here. Dow hits another all-time high, and these 5 stocks are sticking out. Now, this is an interesting story because it pointed out 5 stocks in here. Apple, Honeywell, Travelers, Microsoft, and American Express. It showed year-to-date, Apple is up 20%, Honeywell up 4%, Travelers up 27%, Microsoft up 10%, and look at this, American Express up 50.3%. This is on something that they got some quant ratings. I wanted to take a look at these stocks, all right? If they're jumping up and saying, yeah, blah, 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 I wanted to take a look at those stocks. Now, U.S. shoppers spent more at retailers last month, and the latest signs that consumers are driving growth. People are buying stuff. We're going to continue to cut rates. The economy is not super bad. Do we continue to cut rates? Retail sales rose. Jobless claims dip. Do we continue to cut rates? I'm just putting it out there. I'm asking for a friend. My friend Akshaya wants to know, do we still cut rates? I'm just putting it out there. All right. I don't. The next one is coming up. Fudge numbers again, Glenn. I don't know. I'm not going down that path of the numbers. The jobless numbers always get readjusted. They do, no matter who is in the hot seat. All right. Alfreda says yes, 25 basis point. And then Michael said the same thing as Tilu said, but are the numbers real? Listen, I just sit back. I'm just giving you the news. All I'm doing is giving you the news. I'm taking that information, just trying to make the hard decisions. Do we continue to cut rates? And if we do, we do. Ain't got nothing to do with me. All right. Fed's inflation employment goals now balanced amid still restrictive rates. That comes from Daly. All right. Mary Daly said on Tuesday, emphasizing that policymakers must continue efforts to maintain the strength of the labor market while reducing inflation to their 2% goal. 90% bet that Canada will cut 50 basis point next week after beating the inflation target of 2% with a 1.6. Wow. All right. We'll see. T. Lou is right. We're going to watch the revision and we'll see. The biggest revision was almost $1 million difference, right? $1 million job difference, 825,000. That's big. What plays the Russell in the opposite direction? That's a good question. Anybody know what a contra ETF is for the IWM? What is the contra ETF for the Russell? Let's go find out. No. Let's go see. Anybody know it? Anybody? S&P, Q, Russell, RWM. Ta-da! Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. RWM. It is the short Russell 2000. How come nobody? No, now Mohammed, you're going to put it in the room. After I find it, Mohammed's going to be, no, no, you didn't. I found it. TZA might not be a bad one, but what is TZA for? TZA might not be a bad one too. Where am I up to? So I'm going to write down RWM and TZA. All right. UWM is 2 times. Is that what it is? I'll put down U. Is that bullish or bearish? TZA is 3 times. Thank you, T-Lou. Lisa, that was a great question. All right. So that's on the Fed. And again, U.S. chip stocks rallies TSMC's AI-backed outlook impresses investors. So they put out their report. Oh, Mark, were you here at 2 a.m. in the morning when Ryan and I did the live call? I just inquiry minds want to know if you were here at 2 a.m. on the channel while me and Ryan did the live call. I'm just if you were, then we were there for you, Mark. Yeah, we were here today at 2 o'clock this morning just for you. Okay. TZA is the bear, TMA is the bull. Thank you. Look at that, Lisa. That was a great question. All right, so big move for them. TSMC hikes revenue outlook in show of confidence in the AI boom. Taiwan Semi manufactures or makes the chips. They get the chips made actually at ASML from the lithography machines. Janice says, I was here. It was great. Way to go, Janice. She was here at 2 a.m. when Ryan and I did the live stream for the call. Thank you, Janice. All right, now let's go to the next stock. Crypto's still on the rise. Cryptocurrencies rally alongside stocks as Bitcoin tops 68,000. Last time we were looking, we were waiting for it to hit 63. Nice move on crypto, but we're going to talk about, is it still the right time to be in crypto? Oil. This is on uranium. I'm a big player of uranium right now. I love URA. Google's nuclear power play. Google has agreed to purchase power from Kairos Power's small modular reactors, SMR, to meet the increasingly energy demands of its data centers. And I think more and more data centers are going to be playing into the uranium space or the nuclear space, which is going to help uranium big time. Glenn, please advise on the MTI, on market timing indicator. Hold on, T-Lou. Are you talking about the market timing indicator on the market timing graph? I love how Ryan brought fresh donuts for you. What donuts did he bring? He didn't bring me no donuts. When did Ryan bring me donuts? Joey, where was I at? I was busy having night terrors. Sorry I couldn't join you, sis. I don't want you to have night terrors. That's not good. All right. Eugene said all we heard was loud snoring. Yep, that's what you would have heard. Absolutely. I'm big on URA right now. I think more and more people are looking to nuclear energy to help with their AI needs as far as power. All right, indicator. I'll do that real quick. Looking at the market, there's the MTI at 1.4. We're not at a level yet. We're not at a level yet where the market's looking for a top, but we ain't that far. So as I watch the market move higher, good question on the MTI. As I watch the market move higher, I'm watching that level of the underlying trend of the MTI. of the MTI. The MTI is at 1.4. When it gets to the range of about 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, the market's starting to look for a top. We're not quite there yet, but we ain't far. All right, we're not quite there yet, but we ain't far. All right, let's get back to the news. What else? Oh, so Akshaya and Prakash. Prakash was here yesterday talking about, was it Prakash? No, it was Lou. It was Lou talking about we are not putting oil back into the reserves. All right. And I was like, I thought we were. My good friend Akshaya said we were, but I hadn't looked recently into it. I looked at the recent data. This is from the EIA, all right, the U.S. Energy Information Administration, all right. Akshaya says we are. All right. Looking at 9/27/2024, we had 416 million barrels of oil in the reserves, or just oil. 10/4, we went up to 422. Most recently, 10/11, we went down to 420. See those numbers? You know, about 400 million barrels of oil is what we have. So then I asked myself, how much oil and gas, and this was May. So granted, this is May, June, July, August, September, October. 5 months away, 5 months ago. How much oil and gas does the U.S. have left in its reserve? So I went down. The SPR hit a 40-year low of 100, when this administration released 100 million barrels of oil as an emergency in 2022. The beginning of 2022, the SPR had nearly 600 million barrels of reserves. As of this story, 5 months ago, it was at 367. Now we're at 420. Out of 600 million. So are we putting oil in? Yes. Are we putting in as much oil as we should be based on the price of oil? We should be buying that up like nobody's business. We should be. We should be. There was another story that I had. It was here. It was another story that I had looking at oil futures. I wonder if this was it. No, there was another chart that showed that we're still in trouble when it comes down to the reserves. We are still in trouble. Oil futures, oil prices, rig counts. I forget where it is. But that's crude, gas. I'm not happy that I lost it. I wanted to bring that to the table today. So Akshaya is right. It looks like, is it here? Where is it? Oh, no. Analysis and projections. There we go. That's what I'm looking at. All right. U.S. crude oil increased to a new record of 3.6 million barrels per day. We are producing a lot of oil and exporting a lot of oil. Is it here? Fungus. Why can't I find what I'm looking for when I'm looking for it? Is it data? Oh, no. Wait. Something happened to the page. Data. There was a nice chart that I saw here that showed we weren't putting in nearly as much oil back into the reserves as we should have. Somehow or another, my page is jacked up a little bit. That's all right. So the answer to the question is yes, we are putting oil back into the reserves. In my opinion, though, and this is strictly my opinion, I don't think we're putting in back enough. Glenn, what's the natural gas stock you said was good on a day trading? BOIL, BOIL, or cold, KOLD to the downside. Okay. All right, let's start talking about some of my viewers, markets, mixed market right now. Money's going into the Dow. People are getting into the stocks that they know. The VIX is down. People are not nearly as fearful in the market right now as the market's moving higher. All right, let's go look at the AI stocks after TSM hit. All right, the AI stocks, man, remember there's 74 stocks in here. Big mover today is Iridium Communication. I don't know who the hell they are, but they're up 12.5% today. All the way down to the ones that are taking the biggest hit today, which are Dave, Duos, Veritone. A lot of companies are not doing nearly as well. C3AI is not doing good. Lemonade. All right, but just in the general, I wanted to see there's more stocks going up in the AI space than going down. Big news. Here's the stocks boiling cold. Thank you, Janice. Oh, you didn't go out of them. Who are you talking to, John? Oh, you guys are talking amongst yourselves. All right, that's fine. And Akshaya says Congress is mandated to release oil periodically. It's a standing mandate. But the graphic that I wanted to show, Akshaya, was that we're still way below where we should be when it comes down to the oil and the reserves. All right, so I'm just putting that up there. T-Lu, I'm not looking at that question. La, 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 la. It's a stock. I'm not looking at la, 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 la. I'm not listening to T-Lu. All right. Big news tech stocks. NVIDIA was in my news today. TSM, Travelers. Those are the Travelers, American Express, Apple, Microsoft, and Honeywell. Those were the 5 stocks in that article. I want to take a look at them. You know, the markets, the Dow's hitting all-time. Wow, look at Travelers. Good, googly muggly. Ooh-wee. Outside of the Bollinger Bands, though, be careful with it. It's going to probably regress back to the means. American Express in the fast lane. Look at the bottom left, top right on 3-month graph. Next one, Apple. Apple, I tried to get into today, and it just didn't work out too much. Down day, but still in the fast lane. If you own it, leave it alone. But I got some red flags here. Shooting star followed through. Testing that level in the level of the fast lane. I'd be very careful if you own Apple right now. Right now, I haven't played Apple in a little bit. Wow, Microsoft. Nice news on the nuclear side, but wow. Down day today, not feeling it as a long-term play. I don't even have a trend. I don't even, well, I can look like possible. That's me just grabbing at sticks here. I'm not a big fan of Microsoft right now. Let's go to the next one. Honeywell, I do like in the fast lane. Down day today. I just wouldn't take it today. I wouldn't take it today, but it is in the fast lane. I love the pinch and the breakout. The pinch and the breakout. And we are still in the fast lane. If you own Honeywell, leave it alone. If you don't, I wouldn't be into that. Are you going to be in Miami in January? We don't go to Miami. We go to Tampa. But yes, I will be in Tampa. How many of you are going live to Tampa in January? Type a 1 in the room. How many of you are going live to Tampa in January? Type a 1 in the room. I'm just curious to know. And Joey's going to be there. I'm going to be there. I'd love to meet a lot of you that I have not met before. I would really love to meet a lot of you that I have not met before. So I'm just curious. All right. And if you're not going, that's fine, because we're still going to do it live on the live stream. All right. What other stuff I got for you? Safe undervalued stocks. You should stop by the Villages. I'd love to stop by the Villages. Anybody going to put me up for the night in the Villages? Just type a yes or no. Anybody going to put me up for a night in the Villages? Let me know. All right. I'm just saying. Lisa, you should go. Hey, Janice, Alfreda, are y'all going to go? It'd be interesting. I want as many of you. Amir, Amir, how are you not going to go, Amir? OMG. How are you not going to go? All right. Alfreda's going. Excellent. Joy says, Glenn, I'm not going to Tampa. All right. Charles is going. All right. I'm just saying, I'd love to meet as many of you as I possibly could. I'll put you up in Montreal. That's not the Villages. That is so not the Villages. You could be one of the village people. Michael, that was fun. That was funny. I'll go for that. Was funny. All right. Ripman said, thinking about it. All right. So, safe undervalued stocks rising in price. I got some fish for you. Harmony made the list, up 9%. A gold stock made the list. Another gold stock made the list, GFI. 3 gold stocks made the list. These are all safe undervalued stocks that are rising in price. Why should you pay attention to this list of stocks? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because every week I give you my top 5 weekly picks. They are all safe undervalued stocks rising in price. I do them every Monday. How about I got a portfolio that's up 8%? I know it was up as much as about 30%. I let it fall, but it's starting to rise again. And the stocks that I currently have in there, 4 of them in double-digit winners. You need to pay attention to my Monday 6 p.m. videos. My top 5 weekly picks always stem from safe undervalued stocks rising in price. All right, all my swing traders out there using the MPI, which is one of my top 5 go-to graphs, right? Swing trading with the MPI, take a picture. I've got 5 stocks. Travelers is in there again. Hartford, Grupo Superville, all of them are up today. Look at these RVs. This is all MPI. This is all MPI. Amir says, I will come to see you for sure. There we go. I'm going to be in Tampa. And if you go there, Amir, you better not disrupt any of the meetings. Because if you do, I will escort you out of the room. And then I will reprimand you and then send you back in. Just telling you. That's all I got to say. All right. Take a picture of them. These are all my safe, undervalued stocks that are rising in price. All of these are in uptrends. All of them have good upsides. Probably double-digit earnings growth. These are some of the best stocks that I can give you on a weekly basis. Ben says, I would think some of the gold stocks also mine uranium due diligence. Do they? I don't know that for sure, but you would think that some of them do. I would not doubt that, but I have not thought deeper than that. Why should I disturb the meeting, says Amir? Because you'd be like, Uncle Glenn. Be like, no, Amir, don't do that. Don't do that. All right, swing trading with the star search. Swing trading with the star search, I'm using my star search pinch to find these stocks. I'm using the star search pinch to find these stocks. Why should you pay attention to these stocks? I'll tell you why. Because we got a portfolio of star search. All right, these are my star search pinch. Look at this, up 30% since April 25th, 2024. I love the star search. Up 30%. I just keep building the portfolio as stocks get stopped out. What is the stops on these? Stops on these on ATR, 10-day look back period, 2 times. 2 times. All right, so this is a technical search. I use a technical stop. Glenn, you got to be nice to your fanboys who come to see you. Listen, I'm nice to everybody. I don't have fanboys. I have people who admire my personality. That's a better way of saying it, Kevin, than fanboys. I've got people that appreciate my style of presentation. That's what I have, Kevin. Okay. All right, so that's the star search. Giving you some stocks to take a look at for this week. My aggressive 3-8 picks. All right, I got some stocks for you here too. My aggressive 3-8 picks. How do you create a weighted moving average for the 3 and 8 graph pattern? I'll show you that in a second. Now, the aggressive 3 and the 8, notice that a lot of these stocks ain't such good stocks. These are technical. These are straight technical picks. I'm going to graph these real quick. These are straight technical picks. All right, graph layouts. Let's go find 380 EMA. Big moves. So be careful with some of these. A lot of give back here, 57 cents. RT went above 1. Earnings per share. This is not a long-term trade because earnings per share is poopy. But the 3-8 cross, look at that. Last time 3-8 cross ran, look at that run. Does it have that opportunity to do it again? We'll see. All right, these are all just brand new 3-8 crosses. Nice on MHUA. Open candle, no wick at the top. RT went above 1. Again, cheap stock. These are cheap 3-8 crosses. Nice on TNYA. Big downtrend. First time the 3-8 cross. RT's not above 1. I'd be careful with this one, but very little wick at the top. These are super aggressive, folks. Whatever that is. This must be EVs. It's got to be EVs because it's auto truck manufacturing. Big wick at the top, though. The 3-8 did cross, but watch the big wick at the top. And the last stock in here is VRPX. The 3-8 cross today. It tried yesterday, didn't quite do it. Earnings per share is negative, but getting less negative. All right. Understand that the 3-8 picks are definitely more aggressive. Now, you asked about a weighted moving average, 3 and the 8. If I want to add a weighted moving average or any moving average to price, I right-click on the price box. This is for you, Lisa. I right-click on the price box, go to add moving average, and let's go to weighted, and let's click on 10. Let's do it again. Right-click on the price, go down to add moving average. Let's go to weighted, and let's click on 10. I'm going to take off the 3 and the 8, and I'm going to make this 3. Let me move this over so you can see it. There we go. There's my weighted moving averages, 10 and 8. I'm going to drop that down to 3. Drop that down to 8. Put them on. Now, instead of a 3-way exponential, I've got a 3 and 8 weighted. Did everybody see that? Yes or no? Does that make sense to everybody? I can add a simple weighted or exponential moving average, any number I want. I just adjust it here. But I've got to go to the price box, right-click, click on Add Moving Average. There's simple, exponential, or weighted. All right? That was another good question. Glenn, doing the star search pinch with settings gives me an error. Did any? Yeah, I did. Hold on. Let's go to Unisearch. Let's go to Pro Trader. Here's my pinch. Star search pinch. Everything that's got star search, these are the 2 additional lines that I added to make the pinch. Now, someone asked, why weighted? So the difference between the 3 moving averages, Fred, simple tracks price, but it tracks price further away because it's a simple moving average. Weighted tracks price really close to the price itself, and exponential is right in the middle between simple and weighted. So weighted, it tracks price a lot closer than exponential. Exponential gives the price a little bit more room, but simple gives a stock's price. As a matter of fact, let me break that down for you real quick. Let's go to NVIDIA, NVDA. Let's go to NVIDIA, and I'm going to add on moving average simple, 10. Moving average exponential, 10. Moving average weighted, 10. I'm going to take off the 3 and the 8. All right, and I'm going to put on a 10. All right, that's a simple moving average, 10. You see that? Let's put this on a 6-month graph. That's a, take that off of there. Simple, wow, thank you, Joy. Thank you, Joy. Just got us another super chat today. Type the W's in the room. All right. Is weighted or exponential best? I'm going to answer that question for you right now. There's the 10 simple. Here's the 10 exponential. Notice how it tracks price a little closer. And then weighted. Notice how it tracks price a little closer. So here's simple. Here's exponential. And here's weighted. Now, the question comes up is, which is better? Well, it all depends on how early or fast you want to get out of the stock. Because I know that exponential normally trades in the middle between weighted and simple, I like exponential. The choice is yours, though. Weighted will get you in and out faster. Simple will give it a lot more room. Does that answer everyone's questions about the different moving averages? Yes or no? Because that's a great question. I get asked that question a lot. Did I answer your question in between all of the different moving averages? Simple is just a simple look back period. Exponential, each bar gets exponentially more useful. And weighted is they put more weight on the most recent bar than the previous bars. That is and that's why they track the way that they do. Simple is just like, hey, I'm just going to go hang out. Hey, woo, hey. Exponential goes, hey, I'm going to do a little bit more. I want to get a little closer. And weighted is, no, I want you now. You go nowhere. That's the difference between the two, between the 3. Okay? There you go. And I think that adding the voices behind it gave more of an inflection of the type of moving average it was. Okay. No, I love you. I never let you go. Yeah, that's weighted. Well, you know, babe, I'll give you a little bit space. Yeah, that is exponential. Dude, babe, I love you. Go do what you want to do. That's simple. Okay. Now you'll understand the difference between, I think the voices make a difference. I think the voices will make a difference. Okay. Let's go back to the viewers. Joey, did you like that analysis? I like that analysis. Joey, did you like that analysis? Joey doesn't want to talk today. You like that? So if I said, no, you don't go away, what kind of moving average is that? Joey didn't get it. Sigh. I'm going to go on to my next one. I'm just going to go to my next one. All right, super aggressive. These are stocks that are moved, again, more of nice movers today, just on price, though. Movers on price. Big movers on price. All right, write them down. Keep your eyes on them. Next one is big movers on volume. Not only these going up, but big volume moves. I like this list better. I like this list better. So, Glenn, what are you saying? I have a simple... No, I didn't. No, I didn't say. That's messed up. Now you're taking my words and spinning them. Now you're taking my words and spinning them. That's funny. So Dave says, Ben says, so Glenn, you say I have a simple marriage? No, I got more. I guess I'm more exponential. Babe, I got you. But, I guess I'm more exponential. If you have to look at it, if you got to look at your marriages, if you got to look at your marriages, Fred, just don't answer the voices. I don't answer the voices. There's a lot of voices up there. Glenn, you're going to make a multi-bagger video soon. I might. As a matter of fact, multi-baggers is on my list today. Time is it? 2:40. All right. I'm not going to do portfolios. Oh, yeah, I am going to do portfolios. Safe undervalued. Star Search. Did I do the portfolio on Star Search? Yeah, I did. And you asking about multi-baggers. I got multi-bagger stocks for you. I got some multi-bagger stocks for you. Write these down. All right. Alar is back on my list. Look at that. Alar is back on my list. Write these down real quick because I want to show you the portfolio of my multi-bagger stocks. Where are they? Multi-bagger stocks today. Dude, how much am I up on that? About 18.39%. A little bit of a hit, though. Look at that. With the current market information going on, a little bit of a hit, but I'm still up over 18%. AGS is up 35%. NU is up 14%. IM Gold up 1%. Biggest mover is FENC. It's a sell recommendation. Let's go see. What are my stops on here? I got a 15% trail to stop. I allow the runners to run. But if they go against me 15%, I'm out of the stock. AXP is earnings tomorrow. That's probably why it's up so nicely today. Thank you for that, Jake. Maybe that might not be a bad video for tomorrow. Multi-baggers. I might do a multi-baggers for tomorrow. But if I don't know. Maybe not. All right. Let's go to the viewers tab. Let's go look at gold stocks. Glenn, I said just don't answer the voices. So Glenn, you're saying I'm simple man. Gold stocks up today. All right, the biggest mover in here is Harmony. One of my favorite gold stocks if you're gonna play gold. Up 9% today. GFI, gold, KGC, IAG. What's hurting though? Silver, AG. Both silver stocks are hurting today. Let's go to oil and gas. Jazz says yes to multi-baggers. Let me think about it. Oil and gas, what's moving? Vista Energy at the top. WTI, Wiz USO, slightly up today. UCO, slightly up today. Boil is down, which means cold is probably up, and it is. Weekly theme. I'm still looking at infrastructure stocks with everything that's going on between North Carolina and Florida. Nucor, ETN, Brookfield. I'm still feeling these stocks. All right. Let's go to customer picks. Right on time, about 2:43. How many likes do we have? 64. Well, you know how many stocks I'm still going to give you, though. I'm still going to give you 10. Glenn, have not been making money at this market that is going higher and higher. I'm basically even for the last 2 months. What can we buy to make money in this market? Remind me after I look at these stocks. I got something for you. Emil. TVGM, MC. Is that MasterCard? Probably. Harmony, USAP, AGX. Why do you want to look at the silver if it's not moving? KKR, BT. You know how I feel about crypto. CLS, but if it's moving, I'm going to give you an opportunity. SoFi, TPC. How many stocks is that? That is, man, I'm getting really good at that. That's exactly 10 stocks. I tried to get TSPH with NVIDIA. Great recommendation, by the way. But I had to get permission from my Action Direct broker. It's an OTC. I'm not sure why this. It's a cheap stock. Hold on real quick. Now that you said that, Lisa, The stocks that NVIDIA investments, I got a portfolio for that. Let's see where it's at. It's up about 0.8. TSSP, look at that, 8 points. That's the biggest mover in there. That's the biggest mover in there. What's happening with Moderna? I don't know if it's news driven. You know, when Moderna moves or Pfizer moves, it moves on news. I don't know what the news is. I haven't looked at Moderna or Pfizer recently. Bill says, I skipped Netflix. No. What was the last stock that I put in here? TPC. Was Netflix in here? In that list up to TPC? The answer to your question is no. You guys make me go back. I'm looking at the list. I went straight down the list. I didn't skip at Netflix. All right. So, I like these stocks that NVIDIA is investing in. Not all of them is doing so good, but the biggest mover right now, Lisa, is TSPH. All right. So, let's go back to the graphs. No, let's not do that. Let's go to the viewers. Here's your stocks. Let's graph them. Let's go put this on a 1 year graph. Ooh, interesting on Harmony. Harmony Gold is now breaking out of a channel. What am I looking for before I jump on board with Harmony? Someone type it in the room. Netflix was not above T. Look, I'm looking. You're gonna make me go back and look again. SoFi, CLS, BTBT, KKR, AGX, USAP, Harmony, MC, TVGN was the first stock. TVGN was the first stop. It didn't go. It didn't skip Netflix. Gosh dang it. This is, you guys. I didn't skip it. But it's in there. There's exactly what I'm looking for, Michael. Confirmation tomorrow. All right, that's exactly what I'm waiting for is confirmation. Dennis said the same thing. That's what I'm looking for. I like the channel that it's in. That level of resistance has been awesome. I love the earnings per share. I like the RT. I need confirmation. If I get confirmation tomorrow, I probably think about putting some money into that stock. All right, next one. AGX. Oh, that's not the silver stock. AGX is moving. Be careful. It looks kind of parabolic. Be careful with that, but it's moving. Let's go put this on to MTI. Wow, look at that. That's a lot of move to the upside. Let's go to Star Search. And it's not outside of the Bollinger Band. Ho! And what's my other one? 3.8? Do I like it on the 3.8? I like it on the 3.8 too. Oh, I like AGX. I cannot lie. All right, I do. Let's go to the next one. TPC. Look at that beautiful equity curve. Look at that. And now, I know earnings is today or no, isn't it next week, Netflix? Anyway, TPC is right at a level of resistance as well. I need it to break up. Notice that today is down right at that level of resistance, right there. Look at that. I'd be careful. I'm not ready. I love the move on it. Right now, the 3.8 did cross, but I'm at resistance. I would wait. AGX is a newbie. Thank you, Michael. AGX is one. It was one you picked a couple of weeks back, and I'm way up. AGX, did I pick this? Wow, your buddy Glenn is really good at picking some stocks, isn't he? When did I talk about this, Bashir? Man, if this, can anybody remember the day I talk about this? Holy smokes. I must be halfway good, at least a little bit. It ain't me, it's the software. But Bashir says a couple of weeks back, and he's way, yeah, I see that. Nice move on that stock. I don't remember what made me pick that. It's like a month ago says it doesn't matter. I don't remember why I picked it, but it looks like it did a good job. Go ahead, Harmony, got a good strong buy. Right now on Harmony, and what am I waiting for? I'm looking for follow through. I like the move, bouncing off support. I like the move, the 3.8 crossing, breaking through resistance. I need follow through. All right, that's what I'm looking at. You bought it on October 2nd? Let's go see. October 2nd was when? Ooh, right about, there it is, October 2nd. It was trading at 103.45, and right now it's at 131. Nice play. What is that? Oh, Joey just got put on hold. Did I put you on hold? That was interesting. I don't know how to get rid of it. Did Joey put me on hold? Sigh. Hold on, I can't get this to stop. Oh my gosh. Can y'all hear that music in the background? Holy smokes. Elevated background. I don't know what that is. I can't leave because then he won't be seeing what I see. That's interesting. I think Joey put me on hold and he doesn't realize that it does this. Can I transfer? No, I don't want to transfer. Holy smokes, that is weird. Joey, did you put me on hold?
Yeah, Mark was calling me.
Oh my gosh, the music was playing in the background and everybody could hear it. And I was like, I don't know how to get rid of that music. I almost hung up. It was playing and everybody in the background is going, it's elevator music. Holy smokes. That was, and I couldn't stop it. That's the beauty of being live, folks. That is the beauty of being live. Holy smokes, that was funny. All right, I got to get through these stocks because I got a surprise for you. I got to get through these stocks. All right, next stock. I do like AGX, TPC we talked about. CLS, as much as I've liked this stock and made money, if the 3 and the 8 cross, even though the earnings per share looks good, if the 3 and the 8 cross, I'd be interested in taking profits. I wouldn't be mad at you if you took profits now. I wouldn't be mad at you if you took profits now. All right, the stock is definitely trending lower. All right, let's go to the next one. USAP, I like the bounce off support here, almost here, 3 and 8, new 3-month high though. I'd like to see it get out of its own way though. But I do like that it hit a new 3-month high. This is all over the place. Well, it's crap though. Yep, so it's everywhere. It's in a big channel. Interesting on it right now. BTBT did break through a level of resistance. Follow through, if you want to call that, that's not follow through. Follow through is the candle fully above the level of resistance. That ain't happening. But it is moving higher. The 3 and the 8 are in place. Yada, 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 yada. I'd be careful with it. I'd be careful with it. All right, let's go. Andrew knows that I'm a DJ. That's right, I'm a DJ. Do you follow me on Facebook too? KKR. Ooh, wait, that's an uptrending stock. New 3-month high. 3 and the 8 are in place. It just got a little bit overvalued, but love the earnings per share. That's not a bad play. That's not a bad play. Netflix going into, ooh, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah, right now, at least I am looking at 3-month graph. I'm not a big fan of it coming off the high. The 3-8 crossed 2 days ago. That's when I would think about taking my profits off the table. It's still going down. If you really want to give this a little bit more room, I'm going to give you a level of support right about here. That's at about 664. I don't know if you want to give all that back. I would be, and it's going into earnings. I don't know. I don't feel that right now. And yeah, that's just me. I don't feel that right now. Let's go to the next one. SoFi, I like, but shooting star, candlestick pattern, follow through yesterday. The 3 and the 8 haven't crossed. It hasn't broken through this trend line. That's a channel. Okay, never mind. I wouldn't be mad. You know something? I'm going to give you a point right where it fades that gap at 961. That's probably a good hard stop point to get out of the stock to consider. Right about there. That was the big gap right there. Look at that. Look at today's candle. Got to that level and stopped. That's a good level of 961 to pull the trigger to get out of that. All right. Next one. MC. It is moving in, an upward trend. In an upward trend, freehand line. I can't deny that. I totally can't deny that. New high. Watch the small bars. A little bit of indecision forming. It is overvalued. Love the earnings per share. Right now, it looks like it's stalling out just a little bit. If you own it, leave it alone. If you don't, I'd like to see it take out the high, which wouldn't take a lot. And the last stock in here, that big news, a lot of give back. I wouldn't touch that. If you're already in it, you're very, very, very happy. But I wouldn't touch it today. I wouldn't touch it today. All right. I got a little bit of time before the surprise happens. I'm going to give you about 5 more stocks. I'm going to empty this out. 5 more stocks. Type them in now. I said LRCX. What is that? Yeah, that's 1. I need 4 more stocks. 4 more stocks. Cores. I'll take a look at cores. CORZ, USAP we looked at. ASML, SMCI. How many stocks is that? And if not, we'll look at KGC. That was the next one on the list. All right, KGC. There we go. Guess what, folks? The surprise happens in 5 minutes. I'm so excited. 5 minutes. Woo! I'm so excited. All right. Here's your last 5 stocks you gave me. Let's graph these out real quick. Ken Ross. I got me a little upward trend going on here. I can take this trend and move it on up. I got an upward trend bouncing off support 3.8. Kicked over about 6 days ago. New high. That's a steady climber. That is definitely a steady climber. I'm all right with that one. That is a steady climber. All right. Let's... SMCI, steady climber, but can't get above this level of 48.04. Yeah, that's a key level for me. That's a solid level of resistance. I love the earnings per share. RT is getting better, but not above 1. And we can't get above that level of resistance of 48.04. Not until that happens. All right. Let's go to the next one. Cores is moving up. Let's go to freehand line. That's definitely trending higher. I wouldn't buy it today because it's a down day. The 3 and the 8 are in play, though. If you're in it, leave it alone. Nice upward trending stock. RT is above 1. Earnings per share was positive, got negative. It's getting back closer to the positive, just not quite there yet. But I do like the 3-month look at this chart along with the 3 and the 8. If you're in it, though, leave it alone. If you're not, I'd wait for more confirmation. ASML, big hit 2 days ago. That was a great time to get out when the 3.8, end of day, the 3.8 cross. And now you're still lower than that date. Do I think you should still hold it? Oof. It's a tough call. A little bit of a rebound day today, a little bit of buying pressure on the bottom of the candle. But, man, that hurts. That had to hurt a lot. All right, and the last stock that you gave me was LRCX. 2 days ago, the 3.8 cross. That was a good time, even from a technical standpoint, to get out. It's still lower than that day. You're asking the question, should you still? I don't like it. I will give you a hard line in the sand, though, and it's really close to it. That level of support sitting at 73.82. That's your hard line if you're still in it. Actually, no, I'm going to give you more to that low, which is 71.60. That does give you a little bit more room to the downside. The 3 and the 8 have already crossed. The 3 and the 8 are already crossed. It's coming to a level of support. The choice is yours, though. Glenn, your way of talking is so good. Thank you, Sandeep. All right. You all ready? Everybody's going to get an alert in 2 minutes. Everybody's going to get an alert in 2 minutes. And when it does, read that alert. If you're already here, don't click on the alert to come back in. You're already here. All right. Whew. I'm excited. Joey, you excited? Of course. Oh, I was about to say. You're trying to what? You should be. You're supposed to be here for me. All the time. I'm excited. So everybody's going to get a new alert in about 2 minutes, in about 1 minute. And we're going to try something out. I'm not having a baby. I can't have a baby. I don't identify. I'm not going down there. I can't have a baby. But we got 1 minute. We're going to try something today. And you guys will let me know if you like it or not. Because if you don't like it, we'll never do it again. But am I giving us free stock? No. Nope. But we are getting ready to try something really different that I see a lot happening on the YouTube. And I brought it up to Joey and Clay today, and they were both like, yeah, let's try it. And I'm not, no, Chris, nope, not doing that. Not doing that. All right, ASML had the glitch on the earnings the other day. Was it a glitch? It was a leak of their earnings, wasn't it? Something like that. No, don't start typing mug in here because that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. All right. When the alert comes, you'll read the alert. And once you read the alert, just type in the word I like or type in don't like. Just off of the alert. All right? Just off the alert, I want to see you type in I like or don't like. Yes, it's 3 p.m. We're getting ready to try something. I didn't hear the alert hit yet. But as soon as you see the alert, type in I like or don't like. All right, I'm still waiting for the alert. I'm still waiting. Wow, Blaine's got it already. It says, I love it. Okay, anybody else? Will it come to the mobile app? It should come to the mobile app as well. Where's the alert? It should be coming. It should be coming. All right, it should be coming. The alert was set. Blaine sounds like they got it already. All right, so where's the alert? Well, now everybody's got it. Where's the alert, Glenn? Haas got it, said I liked it. I didn't get it, says Amir. Well, there it is. It just hit. I heard it on the iPad. I just heard it hit on the iPad. All right, just off the alert, before we get started, just off the alert, I want to hear you type in I like or don't like. All right, I like or don't like. Yeah, I set this up. This was a huge tease today. All right, this was a huge tease. No, we got nothing to do with this on the screen right now. Got nothing to do with on the screen right now. I see the I likes coming in. All right, I see the I likes coming in. Sweet. All right, so today, folks, there it is. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Watch the chat. I'm loving this. So this is today's something different, something special. I look at YouTube a lot. I look at a lot of channels out there who are doing live day trades, preferably in the morning. We do as well in our jockey club. All right, we do as well in our jockey club. But I want you guys to know that we look at stocks here and their end of day and we watch the trends and we have real-time capabilities and we can day trade with the VectorVest software. All right. So what I did today is I created a watch list from our Derby. I will not talk about the Derby here because it is a paid software, paid part of the software, and I don't want to just give it away to everybody. It is part of the people who are on the Derby. If nothing else, this may prompt you to want to take a Derby trial. We'll talk about that later. But I went through the Derby before we got started today to look at some of the day trade picks that the Derby is showing right now, and I put them into a watch list. We've got 25 of them. All right? We got 25 of them. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start looking at these stocks and how we as VectorVest can use the software to help you to day trade into these stocks. I'm going to sort this by the stocks that are up the fastest, up the most. And what we're going to do is just graph them all. All right. Now, what else I did, hold on, we're going to put this on, change this from end of day to intraday, 5-minute bars current day. Why 5-minute bars? Because the market's already opened. It's already settled. If it's at the market open, we put this on intraday 1-minute bars. All right. How can we join your jockey club? I got nobody in here from product support. I got you, Joey. I got nobody here for product support, but you give our product support staff a call to talk about the Derby. All right. So what I'm looking at here is intraday 5-minute bars. I saw that, Joey. I'm looking at here intraday 5-minute bars. I'm going to show you from a day trading perspective what I would look at utilizing the VectorVest tools to help me to make money from a day trade perspective. Knowing that these are quicker trades, I like looking at the 3 and the 8 exponential moving averages, or I'll look at Star Search. We'll wait on that for a second. Fine. Number 2, I like looking at RT to see if it's above 1 or not. Most of these stocks will have RTs above 1, so I'm going to take that off. There's the 3 and 8 exponential moving averages, value. I don't really need value when I'm day trading. I really want to see price action. So I can see that PHUN gapped up this morning, found that gap, faded it a little bit. Now, again, we're looking at this later in the afternoon. Created a level of support, but look at that bounce. Look at the 3 and the 8. Look at the opportunity to buy in. Would I buy into it now? Coming off this level of support, from a day trade perspective, coming off this level of support, the stock's price is still moving higher. What would I be looking for to get into this stock right now? I'd probably zoom in. I'm going to zoom in, and what am I looking for? I like hammer formation. Boom, coming off this trend line, 3 and the 8 cross, that would have been my entry. That would have been my entry, and I would ride that stock as long as the 3 and the 8 are still running as the stock is in an uptrend. Number one, is everybody tracking with me, yes or no? Is everybody tracking with me, yes or no? Because I'm going to be moving a little faster from a day trade perspective to keep you on looking at what's going on to help us to make a decision. All right? So I need everybody to answer. Are you tracking? Love this trend line. Love the 3 and the 8. I would really like to see it intraday take out that high before I jump on board. All right, look at that 3-8 cross. Now, let's say you got in on the 3-8 cross. What would you look for to get out? Well, I see this consolidating. I see this 3-8 possibly crossing again. Remember, I'm looking at 5-minute bars right now. Whether I like this move up, I might give it some more room, at least to this level of support before I get out of it if I'm already in it. All right, let's go to another one. I'm going to go through some stocks. That one, don't touch. That one, sideways. I can quickly go through this one. I could short, and this is uranium. This is uranium play, and you know something? From a day trade perspective, I'm not playing that long. I am not playing that long. How do you get alerts, Jake? You don't. Not right now. I don't actually get alerts per se, but from the standpoint of at least looking at LEU, I'm not playing this long. I had an opportunity to play it long, but that's the beautiful thing of trading. Not only can I play to the upside, I can play the reversals to the downside and make money as well. Notice that the 3 and the 8s are having a hard time maintaining above this level of resistance. All right? Now, you're right. If I'm looking at trying to short a stock, I need to add volume. Absolutely right. I need to add volume. I need to make sure I'm in a liquid stock. And looking at LEU, the liquidity was when the stock was rising. I'm not getting as much liquidity as the stock is falling. That's a great thing to look at right there. All right, Ben, that was right on point. All right, let's go see what else I like. That's moving sideways. That's what I'm looking for if I'm looking at a day trade. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about stocks, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's go put this trend line on here, coming off that level of support. And this is why it's important when you see the bounce off support, when you see the 3-8. Look at that, folks. From a day trade perspective, that would have kicked in right here. What time is that? At 11:55 this morning. Bounce off support, trend lines. I see the trend line afterwards, but a bounce off support 3-8. When did the 3-8 cross back to the downside? Guess what, folks? It never did on 5-minute bars. It never did on, look at that, VSAT, 3-8 cross, 5-minute bars, even that pullback, the 3-8 held. Pullback, 3-8 held. Pullback, 3-8 held. Look at that, and still going. So that was at 11:05, we're up to 11:60. That would have been a nice day trade. So how do you find this list of stocks? So G Money, I went to the Derby. I went to our Derby tool and found what stocks looked advertising to me for trading and put them into a watch list. That's what I did. I am not going to show the Derby here, but that's where I would find my stocks, is in the Derby tool. And from there, well, you know something? I say I'm not going to show you to it. I'm not going to show it. But I will show you what the tool looks like. This is what the tool looks like. My people in the Jockey Club knows that I got a DTI bearish. I'm not getting into that. But for the purposes of trying to find some stocks to day trade, I went through the searches that were moving up and found the stocks within the searches to put them into a watch list. And that's how I found these stocks. All right. So all the purpose, now we're going to do something. I wanted to take the first 10 minutes or so to show you what the graphs look like from a day trade perspective. Intraday, 5-minute bars, blah, 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 blah. Now, we're going to take this a step further. You all ready? We're going to take this a step further. Viewers, Customer picks. We already did customer picks, right? For all my day traders out there, no, I should say what stocks are you looking at, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to go to where's my YouTube? YouTube 38. I'm going to go find you 38 EMA stochastics. I'm going to find you some stocks that are crossing now to take advantage of. I only want the stocks that are going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll take that one too. All right, add to watch list. We're going to go put that into customer picks. Now I'm going to open up that watch list. I'm going to show you some things. Look, a lot of these stocks are poopy stocks, but they're moving up in price. Now, when I start to talk about day trading, you need to understand that this should be a much smaller part of your portfolio. Number one, I need everybody to answer that they understand that in the room. Just type the word understand, because I'm not going to go any further until you understand that. This should be used with a much smaller portion of your overall money. Type in understand. Type in understand. Because I don't want nobody out there to thinking that I'm walking you through a process that is the holy grail for all you guys to make money overnight and get rich quick. Because that's not what I'm doing right here, right now. I am showing you the power of utilizing the VectorVest software for the purposes of day trading if you see so fit. That's why I figured that not everybody would stay for this. That's why I made it at the end of the presentation today. All right, that I made this at the end of the presentation today on purpose. All right, with that being said, let's go graph these. I'm going to take the first 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a reason why I'm looking at 4. All right. How do I want to do this? I'm going to do it this way. Graph them. View the stock graph. I want to show you some of the capabilities that we have. We're going to put this on intraday, 5-minute bars, current day. Now, what I do and I look at on the YouTube channel is a lot of people looking at a lot of different graphs at the same time. Well, we can do that too. Looking up here where it says UPXI, look right here. See these 4 boxes right here? If I click on that, I can bring up all 4 stocks that are in this list. Look at that. All right. Joey, you need to take me off screen. All right, you need to take me off screen because I'm going to block one of the dailies. All right, so I want to show you some of the capabilities that we have from a day trade perspective. Intraday 5-minute. Let's go put this on intraday 5-minute, current day, intraday 5-minute, current day, and intraday 5-minute, current day. All right. I want all of these to be on the 3-8, and I think they already are. I'm going to move that over, move that over, move that over, move that over. All right. Now, if I'm looking at these, and I'm going to tighten this up a little bit, close them up. How many of you out there knew that you could do this? Type a 1 in the room. Right, type in the room if you knew you could do this. If you did not know you could do this, type a 2 in the room. All right, you know me, this is something different, but I want a lot of people out there who did not know that you can do this, and I'm looking at it specifically this way from a day trade perspective. Excellent. All right. So what I'm looking for, if I'm thinking about day trading any of these, man, I'm not feeling this AGFY. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open that up. I'm going to put another stock. What's a hot stock today? TSM. I'm going to put that in. All right. That's probably a better looking stock. We'll see. I don't like this stock right here, whatever it is. Let's go look at NVIDIA, NVDL. So I'm typing in stocks that I already know about as well. All right, let's tighten this all up. If I'm looking at a day trade perspective, and this is why we do the Jockey Club first thing in the morning, because the opportunities to find stocks to day trade are inherently there more so in the morning than in the afternoon. But here's a stock I'm interested in right now. Look at that DRMA. Oh, I like that play. Look at that forming a level of support. Look at the 3-8 cross, nice open candle. I'd like more volume. But could that be a trade to get into? Possibly. Glenn, once you find your 4 candidates, get rid of the volume so you can see the candlesticks. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We could take volume off. Where's that? I could take off earnings per share as well. I want to get as much graph as possible. And I'm going to take RT off as well. There we go. A lot better, right? Lot better. But I like the move DRMA. Let me move this over. DRMA. I've got a portfolio that I started for, where did I put it? Day trades. So DRMA. I'm going to take that trade. Add trade. DRMA. Okay. Get the price. I want it now. Put $1,000 into it. This is fake money, folks. I want everybody to know that as well. This is fake money. Click on apply and click on OK. Yep. I just bought that stock. I just bought that. Wow. How did we get up? Oh, how did we get up 16%? What the flying flip just happened there? Holy smokes. That ain't right. Hold on. All right. I'll come back to that in a second. Nice move up. Now, let's say we are in a trade. From a day trade, what am I looking at? I'm looking at pulling the trigger when the 3 goes below the 8. When the 3 goes below the 8. I'm going to close that. I'm going to go to the graphs. I'm going to put in DRMA. It's a stock that we're tracking right now. DRMA because we're in it. All right, we're in it. Look at that. Nice move on the 3 and the 8. We're going to, what was that? It's end of day, though. I don't want that. I want intraday, 5-minute bars, current day. All right, DRMA, I like the move. All right, let's go see if we can find us another stock to get into. What other stocks are here that I like? Right click, view the stock graph. What's moving? I like to move it, move it. Let's go to intraday, 5-minute bars, current day. Anything else I like? No, I'm not feeling that. No, I'm not feeling that. No, I'm not feeling that. That's all over the place. I'm not feeling that. And no. All right. Let's go see if I can find me another list of stocks to get into. Let's go to searches, price volume. Let's go find the stocks, the most active gainers. Let's go find the most active gainers. Is that what I did, Bill? I bought it. I shouldn't have. That's what I did. You're right. It's probably right what I did. Close that position. Let's try this again. Add trade, DRMA. Thank you for that, Bill. DRMA. Let's try this again. Get price. There we go. That's the now price. All right. $1,000. Thank you for that, Bill. I was like, what the flying flip happened there? Click on. Now, just think about it. If we would have gotten at the open, we'd be up nicely on that trade, right? All right. Now we're in it. There's the ROI. Thank you for that, Bill. Do these deals have decent option volume? Bobby, I'm not looking at the options information on these. All right, I'm not looking at the options information, so I can't answer that question. All right, let's graph all of these stocks. What do I like intraday? 5-minute bars, current day. All right, let's look. News. Not feeling that yet. Remember, I'm looking at 5-minute bars. Level of support, 3 and the 8 are negative. Not into that. Not into this either. I like the level of support. You know, I'm looking for levels of support where the 3-8 cross. That's where I'm looking to get in. That's where I'm looking to get in from a day trade perspective. No, no, no. Ooh, maybe. TSM, maybe. The 3-8 crossed. Oh, hold on. I'm going to put that on my list. TSM. Put that up there. TSM. Look at that. Look at that DRMA, though. All right, am I getting ready to get out of from a day trade? Not yet. Down bar, but the 3 and the 8 are still in place. So I'm looking at this from a day trade. The 3 and the 8 are still in place, even though it's a down bar. All right, I'm going to keep my eye on it. I'm not ready to pull out of it yet. TSM, bounce off support, the 3 and the 8. I need a little bit more move before I go jumping on that stock. I put it on my list, though. No on staff. Staff had a big move this morning, and look at the pullback. So no, I'm not ready for it. Oh, Yang, that's the bearish side. That's the bearish side, Lisa, of the Chinese stocks. You know where I'd be looking to get in? I like the trend up from that level of support. Let me go draw this level of support. All right, hammer formation right here. Boom, runs up. I'd like to see if it can break above this level of resistance, though. But look at that channel that it's in all day. From a day trade, I like the 3-8 cross. I'd like to see it break above that. I'm going to put Yang in the list over here. Yang. I'm going to keep my eyes on it. All right. Let's go to the next one. Jivo. Horizontal line. It did break through a level of resistance right here. Oh, I do have an upward trend. But look at that. Now testing that level of resistance that it broke through now is a level of support. I'm going to wait. Next one. No. Next one. No. Let's go to horizontal line right about. It's right there. Not yet. I'm not ready for it yet. No. 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 Shooting star follow through. No. No. Wow. Opportunity though. 3-8 cross. Look at the run. Up until it dropped below the 3. That would have been a great opportunity to take profit. All right. No. 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 Good gravy. Now you understand why we do the Jockey Club in the morning, folks. It's tougher in the afternoon. I wanted to try though. I did an NVIDIA. I told you I got into it. I wanted to try though. Soundhound. Ooh, Apple. Nice little run up on Apple. Ooh. Nice little run up on Apple. Freehand line. Nice trending higher. 3-8 did cross, but testing that level. I'd like to see if we can break above this level of resistance right here. That's what I'm looking for. I like the consolidation going on. Let the trade come to me. I'm going to put Apple in our list. And no, I'm going to put Apple up here in our list. AAPL. We got 4 stocks that we did like. We got 4 stocks that we did like. And now, let's go do the magic. Let's go put all 4 of them on. We found 4 stocks that we did like. Let's go put intraday 5-minute bars, intraday 5-minute bars, current day, intraday 5-minute bars, current day, and intraday 5-minute bars, current day. What stock are we in? DRMA. Look at that. We're still in it. What is the portfolio showing me from a day trade perspective? Why? Oh, there it is. It's up 14. We're down a little bit. I'm okay with that. That's false. I'll reset this for next week. If we do this again next week, I'll have another portfolio because I jacked it up. I bought it at the open. If I did that, we made almost 1.67% today if we got it from the open. All right. Right now, we're down a little bit. The stock is up almost 15%, though. Now, let me stop for a second. And let me ask a question. Joey, you can put me back on. This was an experiment. Joey. Sigh. This was just an experiment. How many of you liked what we just went through today? Just type a 1. That tells me that we can try this again next week. If you really didn't feel this, type a 2. I'm okay with that because it's all about you. It really is all about you. Don't be afraid to type a 2. Do not be afraid to type a 2. This was just a quick sampling of what you could do from a day trade perspective. We had a little bit of fun. Looks like we might have a stock that might do a little something today. We'll see. G-Day says, I'm not a day trader. And I know that this wasn't going to be for everybody. I knew that, and that's why I saved it till the end. That's why I saved it for the end. All right, so I just put that out there. Got to day trade in the AM, but the concept is good. I'm with you on that, Ben. This is why we do our Jockey Club in the morning. But I see a lot of 1s. We might do this again. All right, we may do this again next week. My notifications in the mobile app was off. When will you try it again? I will do it again next Trending Thursday. We'll do it the same way. It will happen at 3 p.m. It'll happen at 3 p.m. I'll have my watch list already set up for stocks from the Derby. Again, well, I don't discuss the Derby here, but I'll have my stock set up from the Derby. We'll go through the same process. And I will say it's tougher to day trade in the afternoon than it is in the morning. But we did find one stock that we did like. We'll see how it works out.
What if you do it on midday instead?
Midday market. Midday market would be a better play because we
not a lot.
maybe we'll do it on Monday then. Maybe we'll do it on Monday for midday market, and midday market starts at 12. JDRZ, we can't do it at 10 because the Jockey Club, our day trading room is from 9 to 10:30. 9 to 10:30. So we'll see. Will Netflix crash the market? If they lose subscribers, there's news out there that they're going to lose a bigger number of subscribers than they anticipated. It will move the market. They're big enough that it will move the market. I don't know if it's going to crash the market. But right now, with the MTI at a level about 1.4, the market could be just looking for some kind of catalyst to help to move it down. All right? That would be better, midday market. All right, we're going to do it on Monday. We'll do it again on Monday at 1 o'clock because midday market is from 12 to 1. It'll be at 1 instead of 3. We'll see. That's what I'll do. Noon would be better than 3. Yeah, but I don't want to change midday market to a day trading session. I want to add it on as a bonus session. All right. If you buy a stock at the open and stock goes down, will you keep it or sell it before it closes? Depends on what I like, if I like it end of day or not. If I like it end of day, I'll give it some more room. If I don't like the end of day graph and I already went into the trade as a day trade, then I get out of the trade throughout the day. All right. Will we get an alert? Yes. Thank you, Cedric. Wow, I got us another super chat today. Thank you, Cedric. W's in the room, please. W's in the room. Thank you so much for that. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Multi-bagger video. Maybe I'll do one for tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe. All right. Now we're sitting at the time that I wanted to leave today. Thank you, Joey, for very graciously staying with me, giving me an extra half an hour for this. Again, it was an experiment. Whatever. I hope Clay is listening to that. You guys know I love you guys to death, and I love this community. And I wasn't afraid if we had twos in the room, because I totally understand not everybody is on board with this, and that's why I waited to the end of the day. But if you guys do like it, we're gonna try it again on Monday. It'll be at 1 o'clock, and we'll go from 1 to 1:30. All right, we'll see if we can build up some momentum for this. To see if it's worth it to do it more. Do you like the new day trading session? 94% said yes. We only had 58 people. But wow, 94% you said yes. I think we'll do it again on Monday. Wow, look at that. Look at that stock just move up. We made 1.31%. That's real, what we really made now. It's 1.31%. You saw what I was looking for before I pulled the trigger on the trade. I had the four. We just made, now this is going to be a volatile stock anyway. It's going to be as quickly as it can go up, as quickly as it can go down. But we just made, how about in less than 10 minutes or so, we just made 1% on the trade. Man, that wasn't so hard to do, was it? It wasn't. All right, I got to go. Again, thank you guys for indulging me. This was something that I was excited about today. And thank you guys for indulging me, at least bringing it to the table for you. With that being said, folks, adios, arrivederci, ciao, au revoir, sayonara, aloha to all my peeps in Hawaii, praying for all the peeps who have been ravaged by 2 hurricanes in 2 weeks, okay? Odabu, bom dia, salam, shalom, namaste, yasu. Until the next time, folks, see ya.